didn't plan to come into Parks and Recreation. The universe kind of led me here, but I thought that I was going to be a lawyer and work in government somehow. But I thought that I wanted to make laws, that I wanted to be part of that system. And so when I got my master's in public administration from Southwest Texas State University, it's now known as Texas State, I started looking for jobs in Austin and had applied for several legislative aid positions, but then had also looked at the state government and the city of Austin had some positions open. And so I'd put my resume in, and I had several interviews. And my first interview was with the Austin Parks and Recreation Department. And much to my great fortune, I was offered a position, and as a struggling student with loans and stuff, that was the first position I took. And I said, well, I'll do this for a while and find my way and get to know more about Austin. And on my third day on the job, we hosted and coordinated a parade for Ricky Williams, who had just won the Heisman Trophy with the University of Texas. And I had the privilege of being around great park and recreation professionals, but also some of the Longhorn athlete staff. And the entire process and the entire event put me in touch with people that were amazing. And I'll cry because I love it. I thought, man, if I could do this for the rest of my life, it would be amazing. And there's not been a day since then that I haven't come in touch with incredible people or incredible places or incredible events and activities where you've seen transformations of people's lives or landscapes. And it's just been, I feel selfish, because my life has been enriched by it. Sorry. Early on in my career, I was able to work with people who were willing to teach me the ways of parks and recreation. I think I had a little bit of a sense of it just from being a park and recreation kid. My grandparents took my brother and I on traveling trips when we were little. We'd drive across the country, stopping at national parks. So I had an affinity for those experiences and those landscapes. And I really appreciated those people who believed in me, either giving me jobs or opportunities to become involved with our associations. Then there's always those people that you work with, that you work alongside of, or you have the opportunity to hire and become part of your team and watch them develop as young professionals and now not so young professionals and have their own leadership responsibilities within organizations. And I think you feel just blessed that you were part of their story, right? And there's tons of them. And as I get later into my career, probably, you divide your career in thirds. You're a young professional, you're midstream professional, and then you're maybe wiser, older professional on the downstream, is that you feel blessed that you were part of their journey and watch them shape the industry and bring new ideas about access and how we can be more inclusive and how we can be more progressive in integrating technology into what we do and how we do. And then, I think the most important thing is the participants, that we see. And the cool thing about if you're a little long in the tooth like I am, you get to see participants who've become professionals, who were inspired by what they experienced at camp, or out hiking through a preserve, or playing on a field, or learning to become a videographer, and how they've come back to the industry and want to serve as mentors to the next generation of park and rec kids / professionals. That's really been an awesome thing for me to see. I can't think of anything more rewarding to do. And there's no one thing to do in Parks and Recreation, right? If you're passionate about plants and trees and landscapes, there's something for you. You're a part of Parks and Recreation. If you are passionate about making people feel welcome and helping people discover things about themselves that they don't think they can do, there's a place for you. If you're good at crunching numbers, we're now a data-driven industry. If you're good at doing those things, we need you. If you want to also feel a part of something that's bigger than yourselves, Parks and Recreation is the place to do it. And just to open yourself to vulnerability, to do things that you're not comfortable with or that feel silly or that you might be terrible at, because that's kind of what Parks and Recreation is about. It's like skateboarding, right? Which is one of the best parts of our industry. I've never seen a community celebrate effort in trying before, like I watch on the, at skate parks, is they applaud the effort and they pick you back up and say, let's try again. Their imagination and their courage to do new and try new things. So that's what's cool about Parks and Recreation, is kind of like a big skate park.